Thank you for joining us here on another episode of comSpark TV. Today we have Scott Roth, VP of Product Development at AssureX. What motivates you, Scott?
So it's multiple things. So problem solving is something I've always absolutely loved. And I fell in love with software development, software programming when I was in elementary school. And I've been very lucky in my career to be involved in some very complex problem solving in the business world. One thing that absolutely motivates me is helping people. I love growing people's careers. I am lucky enough to work at AssureX Health, where we're in the mental health world, helping clinicians understand how their patients are going to metabolize mental health drugs via their genetics, which the testimonials we have, the clinicians we hear from, the number of people, close to 1 million people now we've helped get on the right medication. And just the more I get involved in helping people, the stronger my motivation gets, and technology leading the way is really important.
How do you see technology impacting healthcare?
So in terms of technology impacting healthcare, right now there are a lot of technology solutions out there for doctors, and a lot of them, honestly, to the doctors, they just get in the way. We need to create technology solutions that help doctors out, make their jobs easier, make nurses' jobs easier. We all talk about sharing of data across the digital platforms. Right now, it's kind of all over the place. We need to really sell and come up with innovative ways to collaborate with that information, standardize how we should communicate, but most importantly, how we secure that very sensitive information.
What do you look for when hiring someone?
So this is interesting. I always obviously look for people that are technically strong, but it's really important that those folks are going to fit in with my team and the team culture that I have. I always look for people that are willing to take on more than what a job description normally should have. I come from the startup world, so you always look for someone that is willing to pivot, not kind of stay on that straight and narrow, to kind of think out of the box. So I spend a lot of time in my interviews really getting to know people and them getting to know me, so I can get a good feeling and they can get a good feeling of how we can work together in the future.
What is the biggest pivotal movement of your career?
So that's twofold. So personally, it was when my oldest son was born. It was during an interesting point in my career where I worked for a big company, attachment corporation, and he was born, and about 3 months later I was laid off. So it really was impactful to me of, okay, I've got to support this child, but also make a career for myself. Absolutely loved working at that company, but it was in the world of, and I talked earlier about problem solving. It was a lot of problem solving for complex business problems. But in terms of my biggest pivotal moment, it was joining AssureX. It was getting into the world where I can actually help people, and really motivates me. It's my passion now. So joining that company helped me grow my career, get a lot of important expertise I have, but in the end, it's helping people.
Scott, what do you think about comSpark?
I think comSpark's awesome. So the Cincinnati technology community is just at its infancy right now, and comSpark over the last few years is really bringing people together from big companies and small companies to collaborate and learn from each other. I mean, I've been in the startup world for 15 years now. I worked at a big company before that. I work for a big company now. And we all have something to learn from each other. And I think with the rising stars, the C-suite things we have going on here, it's getting people to collaborate and move forward together and grow this community.